In addition to changing their looks, actors often have to change the way they speak to play certain roles. That's not as easy as you'd think, but when you're at the top of the game like these celebs, you can pull off an accent so well that audiences may have no idea that it's not your native tongue. Margot Robbie. After sporting a Brooklyn, kinda, accent in Suicide Squad and a pretty good regional accent in I, Tonya,
I don't have a wholesome American family.
you probably wouldn't guess actress Margot Robbie is an Australian who got her start on the Aussie soap opera Neighbours.
It's so rewarding, I'm sure you find as well, but it's also so hard.
And let's not forget how well she nailed a Brooklyn accent in her breakout role in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Daddy doesn't even get to touch Mommy for a very, very, very long time.
With that kind of talent, it's no wonder she's well on her way to dominating Hollywood. Christian Bale. After his critically acclaimed portrayal of Batman in the Dark Knight trilogy, Christian Bale was a household name.
I knew the mob wouldn't go down without a fight, but this is different. They've crossed the line.
He also had notable roles in Terminator Salvation, Public Enemies, and The Fighter, which all involved American characters.
Mickey has a chance to do something that I never did, that in my time I never had.
What many moviegoers don't realize is, Bale is actually British, but it seems he rarely chooses roles that require his native accent.
I've never particularly been asked to do transformations, but you just get it in your head and you just go, I need to.
Tom Holland. After making his debut in Captain America Civil War, then blowing away the competition with Spider-Man Homecoming, it's safe to say that Tom Holland's version of the wall crawler will be sticking around for a while.
It was a great party, really great, yeah. Beautiful house, a lot of windows, great.
While Holland has a bright, youthful spunk and renewed energy to the Queens-based superhero, moviegoers may not realize this Spidey is all kinds of British.
Once I had the accent down, I could then relax. I didn't have to think about speaking correctly.
In fact, Cinema Blend reported that an entire scene had to be reshot after Holland forgot to use an American accent while filming Spider-Man Homecoming.
So they had to cut it so you don't see my face as I say hello, because I'm like, hello Gav, oh mate.
Charlie Hunnam. Thanks to his role as Jax Teller on the FX series Sons of Anarchy, Charlie Hunnam rose to fame and Hollywood hunk status.
I talked to Lowen last night. Got some truth about what happened with Tara.
He also appeared in sci-fi blockbuster Pacific Rim, where, again, you'd just assume the dude was American.
Remember, it's about compatibility. It's a dialogue, not a fight. But I'm not gonna dial down my moves.
However, Hunnam is British and grew up in the town of Newcastle.
Charlie Hunnam, boom, King Arthur. I said, here we go.
Right.
You can only up from here on out.
His accent isn't as prominent as it used to be, and according to Hollywood.com, he actually had to hire a dialect coach to help him lose his American accent while playing King Arthur. Idris Elba. Actor Idris Elba is probably best known for his breakthrough role on HBO's critically acclaimed series The Wire.
We do worse, and we get paid more.
The actor's accent blends right in with his fellow castmates, so fans may be shocked to learn that Elba is actually British.
London, East London. I'm a Hackney boy.
His convincing run in The Wire is even more impressive considering he wasn't always so good at the accent. Back in the 90s, producers dubbed over his voice in a film because his American accent was so bad.
Hot delivery anywhere on Altar, guaranteed.
Hugh Jackman. If you only know Hugh Jackman from his 17 years of playing Wolverine in the X-Men movies,
Really? You gonna try and talk tough standing there in your red underwear?
then you'd probably never guess he's Australian.
I'm pretty good at it, but, I feel like I'm an Aussie here in America.
Yeah.
I've really got to nail this.
Don't feel too bad if that caught you off guard. Jackman actually got so good at playing Wolverine that he had to practice his native Australian accent for the movie Chappie.
Okay, that's a lot worse than just failing to work.
Andrew Lincoln. The Walking Dead has been a pop culture juggernaut for AMC. Andrew Lincoln's leading character speaks with a distinct southern drawl.
After that, maybe you should just run.
But the actor is actually British.
I would say it's a work in progress, but it's a work in progress, apparently.
His real name is actually Andrew Clutterbuck, but that didn't fly with his agent.
He insisted that I change my name.
Really?
Yeah, and he said I sounded like a hobbit.
You don't get much more British than that. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.